Hey, everybody, it's the Coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports.
And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, we're on to week 2 in the NFL season as we've got a good one here between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here I come! Here I come! Here I come! Here I come!
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. Oh, that's sweet. What an effort. 34 yards there. First down.
Let's go!
A gain of 34
Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercise before this one, and they're paying off.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
The hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a first team to win.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
A gain of 14.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here comes the boom!
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, it's our house. Check. Phil.
On 2nd and a couple. Brissett. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete.
Brissett's pass.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Let's go now.
First down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. A good run there on first down, and it'll lead to a 2nd and 2.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller.
Hey, Mike 51.
It's
Mike
a gain of
51.
8.
Rip
Brings
left,
up
rip left.
2nd and 2 at the Panthers'
Check the
37-yard line.
Let it go.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsay, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They'll run with Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We got
it's a
this.
gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. And they've taken care of that.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Yeah!
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check, 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 check.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
2-yard gain on the play.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try to run to the first with Henry. Henry fighting for the marker. I don't think he got there. He did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down on the yard.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
All right, D, let's. All right, D.
4th down, Brissett. Complete, he finds Braid. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. We're scoreless after 1.
Go to set. Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
They'll try and run for it with Henry.
Go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard
That's it,
line.
baby. We don't work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. A quick throw there out to Jeffrey. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Take backwards on the side for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Set, ready. 70 ending. 58's the mic. Here we go.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's good for the Panthers.
That one in there, able to make connection on a nice intercept.
With those faster passes and going that fast, the hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception.
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Bridgewater. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Out of the pistol. They give to Jones. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Under pressure, and he will go down.
We call that
back at the 46. Zadarius Smith drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, certainly some teams are not intimidated by down and distance on defense, are they? 3rd and very long? Let's go get this guy again. Big-time pressure.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 12-yard line.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they followed that, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something like that. Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Brissett. It's complete. Stills. And able to get it here at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's
Third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
On 3rd down, Brissett. Great, the tight end's got it.
Let's go, baby.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Stop your whining.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, let's say it's going to go for 9. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for the Panther touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Go to base. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year.
That's Stills bringing it in. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Big series right here. We got to step it up.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Open man is Gordon, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
Brissett on first down.
You can't block me.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. To throw again on second down. Brissett got Gordon open, completes it.
Young Trip is here,
Complete to Josh
I
Gordon.
always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Officially a game of just a yard, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Buccaneer first
51,
down.
Mike. Mike 51. Go. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll throw down on the final play. Looking for Kim. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. There's Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard
Here come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Brissett to throw on first. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6. Touchdown. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now. Okay, so they can't just mentally go, well, if we had thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Bring it up.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, having fun? Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down now, it's Lindsey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
A first down carry for Henry. And they will only muster a yard here into the 38. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On second and 9, Brissett, Campbell making the catch. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
To throw, Brissett. And Kelvin Benjamin's got it. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's it, baby.
Kelvin Benjamin. A 6-yard pickup.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Watch twist. Kill. Check.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You talking about tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the slant. Kill. 61. Match box. Mike. 51's Mike. Mike 51.
They'll run here with Lindsey. About 3 yards there to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that block.
From the 27, Brissett. Underneath, he's got Brate. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. It looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot. And on that play, they're able to stop them short of a 1st down.
Set. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Brissett now 5 straight completions here in the 2nd half.
Check.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Good solid game on 1st down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Brissett. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be tackled right on the 10. Well short of 1st down. And yet only 4 that time as he leads on straight 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Shot now, and he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Paris Campbell, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. And finding the tight end Hooper. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Number 33,
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing in a run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Za'Darius Smith, his 2nd sack of the night.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and that could be a little bit overwhelmed.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough day for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be taken down right around the 27.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Bridgewater. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So back-to-back incompletions now, 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
That's exactly right. You got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Eric Rowe that time able to knock that pass away. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary.
Let's go! Let's go!
Let's
go!
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness of the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches. When they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Switch, switch, switch.
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time.
I'm going to hit you all.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And where will this be spotted? The side judge has it run out just across midfield. Carolina getting set to take the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
Come on, baby.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this.
Ready? Right. Go 58 to Mike. You must be dreaming. Hold on.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Number 33.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mike, 58 right there.
27-yard line.
Go. Check.
Again, it's Jones.
Rhino.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Check the outs.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Pick me up. Here we go. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag
Personal
as
foul.
well. I think
Face
this one's
mask.
going to be a face mask.
Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move
Here we go.
forward.
Come on,
So
set.
now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Squeeze, double. Hey, 58 is a Mike. Don't let him breathe.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy the dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Carolina, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the